Somebody call the doctor because bad medicine is back. You've got Diamond Dave Damone. I'm Mason Quinn. Guys, tonight we are checking out episode 11 of season 11 of The Walking Dead, Rogue Element. Now, if the first couple were any indication, this season is pedal to the metal to the end. I can't wait to see Andy Lincoln.
God, I hope he gets there at the last episode. And AMC, let's chat real quick here. The amount of promotion that reactors such as ourselves, Knock Bros, Jack's World, and all the other Walking Dead reactors do for The Walking Dead, I mean, we make pennies. Take the money. Does not matter. I don't care about the monetization. But what I do care about is all the work that we put in, only for you guys to just get all antsy and all upset and all uptight because we did a 14-minute reaction of a 44-minute show. Come on, AMC. Really? Stop with the copyrights. Unless you truly feel that it is a different form of pirating, then fine. Tell us. Don't just keep yanking the stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous. Currently, as of today, what is today's date? I don't even know. It is Sunday where the AMC drops their episode 11. Currently, our episode 10 is still pending because YouTube is actually a pretty terrible tool sometimes when it comes to their editing feature on there. You can only do like one or two edits before it gets stuck in some SD processing junk. So YouTube/Google, you have all this money in the world. Fix your shit. This is just a terrible functionality of this damn tool that a billion people utilize. You'd think you would probably have some better tools in place for this to actually work properly.
Without us, there is no YouTube. Tell him, Dave.
God. Now that I'm on getting off my soapbox, let's go!
It's going to be a long-ass rant.
Finally, get some Eugene.
What in the name of little billy goats are you doing?
I couldn't go back to sleep, so I started reading your novel.
I, on the other hand, am nowhere near finished.
He's in an actual bed.
Yeah.
Just still weird, but cool.
Remember when the Saviors took all the mattresses from Alexandria?
I love it. And I'm really proud of you.
Man, Eugene's never had it so good.
No.
He's come a long way from that library.
Since the show, anyway. Since the show.
Yeah.
It is not clear it is a key to my apartment.
Ooh, big step.
Big step.
Stephanie, I love you.
Wow.
What do you think? Too soon?
No. Not in the zombie apocalypse.
That's true.
I love you too.
Hey!
Finally, some happiness for Eugene.
Wow.
Do you love her?
A strong affirmative.
When a woman tells you that she loves you, believe her.
Now they kind of got the music here for it a little bit.
I have a bad feeling
He's
here.
sitting there with two cones.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to show up.
I totally agree. No show. And it won't be because she did. Oh,
See?
yeah.
Ghosted.
And it's not because of her.
Yeah.
Calling it right now.
In this world, wouldn't your first thought be something happened? It's not me. I mean, this isn't modern days here.
Yep. Commonwealth, the army had to take her. So Lance, right?
Yeah. But why?
Look at those doors.
Are you there?
Well, and
What
why
is going on here?
Why is
Why are they zooming in on the door like that?
Yeah, and why is Stephanie's apartment built like a fortress? Oh, she's bailing. She's getting out of town.
Whoa.
Because she feels the same way about this place as I do. I don't trust anybody. Get out of there, Steph. But why would she stand up Eugene and not tell him?
Exactly. So what is going on?
leave
with
'em
that?
hanging.
Yeah. Wonder how AMC is gonna block our shit today. Oh, and if you're wondering where you can see these early episodes, AMC Plus on their app. They also have a website that's kind of trash, but you can kind of play the videos, maybe not so much the subtitles sometimes. AMC Plus, you get a week early drop. That's where you can see these episodes like Diamond Dave and Mason Quinn and all the other Walking Dead reactors.
He wouldn't risk getting kicked out of Commonwealth for no reason.
We have a statement from his doctors backing up his PTSD claim.
I don't trust the military doctor. Something happened to Tyler Davis, and they clearly have a reason for suppressing the truth.
Tyler Davis had a mental health crisis.
So they're tying in real world stuff into The Walking
Yeah.
Dead now with this.
Yep. You're misremembering.
You're misremembering.
We should be printing what really happened at the masquerade ball. You want to paraphrase what Governor Milton said in her press release?
I want you to paraphrase Governor Milton's press releases.
We do exactly as Big Brother says.
No one's talked to her. How could she have called in sick?
All I know is I was told to be here because she didn't show up.
Dude, this whole Commonwealth thing is going to get crazy.
Mm-hmm. This whole place is just a facade. Oh, Michael Cudlitz directed this one.
Nice. Who's Deanna?
What are the charges against him?
Uh-oh.
You seem to be confused and think there's a constitution here. Well, there isn't.
She's not there.
And then I'd like to make a statement immediately.
Come down to the station. I'll help you fill out the paperwork.
This is really intriguing on how they're doing this. Got me.
He thought she was there.
Well, because I did a quick look down. But I'm really digging how they're starting off this episode.
You still see this as your people and my people. I want you to see how this place works. I want you to be a part of it. But let's just say, I didn't start out on top. I proved myself to the Milton family a long time ago. If you're in with the right people, Carol, sky's the limit.
Just like today.
I read your file. You're here because you're smart. I think you'll be able to help me deal with this asshole. What you get out of it is up to you.
What asshole is he talking about?
Yeah, who's it going to be?
What are we? Drug dealers or smugglers?
Kind of thinking the same thing.
This place is not exactly part of the Commonwealth. They need us and we need them. We use the poppies to make opium for the hospital.
Ah, so it's not honey.
No.
Told you what was gonna happen. Told you they're gonna hold the harvest hostage on a raise.
They want their money.
Woo!
Which is funny, just hearing them talk about a raise in the world of The Walking Dead.
Oh, I
where
know.
Money hasn't mattered for
11 seasons. Dude, I'm liking this.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen you around.
I'm functioning within to be expected parameters.
His response is so technical.
They really need to explain
wow.
her story. Oh, yeah, he's been looking.
There is a lot of princess story to be told,
Mm-hmm.
to your point.
I decided to investigate Stephanie's disappearance myself.
Sir, I need to talk to you.
3 days ago, you were seen.
I don't remember this.
Sir, someone near and dear to me has gone missing, and
God, he looks like shit.
He does.
Residential 1, I remember that now. I got called in to fix a clogged sink.
do you remember seeing her there?
No. We done?
If there's a better time in which we could talk.
Nope.
No, he's not
No, I'm done.
interested.
One person I knew was there the night she disappeared happened to have such a flimsy alibi. So I started following him. His name is Roman Calhoun.
That sounds like a bad guy's name.
There's lights on at odd hours when they're ostensibly closed, and while people go in and out with just the same 4 people.
The
over and over.
resistance.
On one occasion, they were all together. They were also met by a fifth, who I also believe to be the head honcho, the mastermind of some sort of
Lance, there was the silhouette.
Yeah, kind of looked like him.
You know, I will say, I'm really digging the edit here.
Yeah.
It's something fresh and
Different.
for The Walking Dead.
The man who filled in for her at the radio room that day told me she gave no notice whatsoever. She knew they were coming for her. They filed that false work transfer to cover up her disappearance. Now silencing her is the last step. Her only hope is for me to expose them before they find her.
So we know what's going to happen. They're going to catch Eugene and jail him.
Yep.
I mean, I think we've seen some of that in the trailers.
Mm-hmm.
So, or maybe it's not part of the trailer. I don't know.
They get a raise, but they earn it. Produce more, make more.
So you got to work more?
You got to work more to make more.
Pass.
Surprised he wasn't getting a Negan Strobel
Mhm.
in there.
Oh, what's she up to?
I like how they're teasing Carol too, by the way.
Yeah, like Carol saw
Biding her
something.
time. There you go. Dude.
That door ain't going to close.
Oh, he's done.
All that kit and all that gear, somebody's going to save the day.
Mercer.
There he is.
He's doing some work.
Yeah, he's been busy.
See what you need to see. Then this is the part where you ask me the questions they sent you.
It's been a month since former Trooper Tyler Davis. What is he being charged with?
That's not one of the questions.
Does that have anything to do with the fact that the woman he took hostage was your sister?
Oh, interesting.
The answer is my sister don't have a goddamn thing to do with it. I might wonder why I'm out here digging for answers that we both know will never see the light of day.
That's true. I mean, Connie, if you get to be too much of a problem, you can just be disappeared.
Which they're showing.
Yep.
starting to show anyway. You know, it must be just really killing the writers not to do bottle episodes this season. They must be just like, oh my God, I need to write a bottle episode for one character.
This is so bad.
We're gone for 90 minutes.
Oh no, they're going to get in so much trouble here. I see it not panning out.
He's robbing them. One of the lieutenants. He's pocketing the money that you give him for raises.
People tell Carol everything.
See, this is my one nitpick. Why don't they show that conversation? Because that would have been great dialogue to see between Carol and that lieutenant.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell? Get your hands off of me, you mother puss bucket!
I thought they were going to do it.
Guy's been hanging out with Abraham.
There's the nod.
Yep.
See, why didn't you, Angela Kang, you should have showed that conversation. You guys could have done that in 10 seconds of her just starting it.
My theory is that Carol will end up running that operation.
I agree with you.
What's this guy do when it rains on his 10-mile run?
I know you gathered that data.
We have to get out of here.
Well, okay, so he's got a kit for taking out walkers. That's pretty common, right?
But unless the Commonwealth does not allow that.
Doesn't allow it, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, they're getting told on. Uh-oh, he's gone.
Now Tyler's gone.
Where is the patient who was in M33?
There's no one in M33.
No shit.
Oh, you tell me I'm crazy now?
He can't be moved without my authorization.
Sorry, but apparently he can.
I can't wait to see Mercer just do the 180 and start teaming with Daryl.
What the hell, you two?
Like a disappointed dad.
I've been a little lazy with the paperwork. According to this invoice, Mr. Calhoun was sent to Stephanie's building to fix a sink in a work area.
Yeah, they rigged all the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Those weapons are illegal.
For you, he's a full citizen. He has a license.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And he has agreed to not press charges. It states you were emotionally distraught, in a paranoid state following the disappearance of your girlfriend. You were wrong about Calhoun. You need to accept that.
See that cocky-ass little grin he does? Gosh. Telling you people, slimy bastard.
Dude, none of this is happening. Stephanie broke up with you. Mira, you got Stephanie's work transfer order. Maybe it's not that complicated.
First bit of advice you gave me was when a woman tells you she loves you, believe her.
When a woman quits her job, moves away without telling you, maybe you should believe that too.
Come on, Princess, you can't be that naive.
Yeah.
Granted, now they didn't get to see what we saw when they're packing her bags, but...
That's true. I can see Princess's point here. Because the way Princess could look at it is that Eugene's a little goofy, a little off. Maybe he loved too hard, and she's like, I got to get away from this guy. I mean, that's a believable story as well.
I see both perspectives here, which is some good writing I like.
Yeah. I mean, I think Eugene's right, but...
Oh, he's 1,000% right.
Let's say it looks like a list.
Tyler Davis.
Ah.
Whoa,
That's a lot of people who've disappeared.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Did they ever say how many people were at the Commonwealth? Like what the population is?
I should remember.
Because I'm trying to figure with that many people missing, how is Milton, Pamela Milton still pulling the strings?
I'm pretty sure they said like 50,000, but I could be wrong on that. Drop a comment down below.
What the heck is 00 Eugene doing here?
God, he's going to get caught.
Oh.
Hey!
Oh, I bet it's bleach or something. Like a mace.
But
Mercer.
that was her.
That was. You're right. Welcome to the resistance. Lance is a part of it. Well, he was always wanted to subvert Pamela.
Whoa.
But they've got to know Eugene can be an asset for him.
Are we going to get the final big reveal here?
Yeah,
that
the big...
she's not Stephanie. And
yeah.
that Max is Stephanie.
We're going to get the big layout.
You corroborated Calhoun's bogus alibi. Occam's razor should have led me to this conclusion before a well-placed kick to the belly ever did. There was never any Stephanie. Who is she? A con artist that owes you a favor? Well, she was very convincing. Tricked me into telling you everything you wanted to know about our communities. You thought it was an easy mark. Then she led me to the radio room where we were captured again.
I just fell for that one twice. I read my book. Got everything you wanted. No need to continue the ruse.
Wow, this is some of Eugene's best work, the whole series.
I'm absolutely certain that everybody knows exactly who you are.
Okay.
Go for it.
Just like you and your friends lied through your teeth to get inside these walls. It's not my fault you people are too stupid to know a good thing when it landed in your lap. Tried to rip the Band-Aid off when we saw it was getting serious, and here we are. At least it can stop now, right? And you've got everything from concerts to cancer surgery. Only thing we've ever asked of you all in return. Productive members of society here.
God, he's not wrong.
No, he's not. But he's using them crazy eyes.
It says you were suffering from paranoia, nervous strain.
Oh, they're going to mark him as crazy.
Yep. Put him in the loony bin.
I still think it worked out in everyone's favor. Stephanie's real name is Shira, and she hates Iron Maiden, but she genuinely enjoyed your book.
Wow, dude, this was
so much
freaking awesome.
So much tension here.
And Lance is not even trying to stop him, which is great.
No.
Because he has that record.
Yep, of him being a nut.
So anything he does.
To be fair, he was emotional stress, whatever.
Emotional stress, but still, he has that paper.
But if there was anybody that you were going to trick, it would be Eugene to, give him give him a love interest that he's never, ever had, always wanted. I mean, he was an easy mark.
Oh, he's
burning his book.
Eugene, I need to talk to you. This is Blue Weevil to Taterbug, please.
That's
the real Stephanie.
Yeah, because she wouldn't know.
Taterbug.
Yeah.
Yes.
There she is.
Yes.
They were talking to on the radio.
Yes. Oh, I like the static they're putting in.
There it is.
Oh, wow. What an episode, guys. The Walking Dead continues to deliver like we haven't seen in a long time on this series. Big shout out to Josh McDermott on this role.
Josh.
Because,
awesome.
Man, we haven't seen him deliver this type of acting in the whole time he's been on The Walking Dead. I mean, that whole speech he had at the end with Lance was incredible. And the whole series, this whole episode, kind of being based around him was fantastic. I know you don't like bottle episodes. This isn't so much a bottle episode, but it's Eugene heavy. I thought it was awesome. We continue to peel the layers back from the Commonwealth to figure out what they actually are. And we all know they're up to no good. It's just a matter of how our hero's going to figure out. And what's the end game, really? Like, you're not going to take the Commonwealth down. So what's the end game here? That's what I'm kind of waiting to see. So fantastic episode, and I can't wait for more.
I will echo everything about Josh. Actually, all the actors in this one did friggin' phenomenal. Lance, at the end there.
Evil Jim Carrey.
Lance just tearing it up there at the end with, go ahead, do it, because I got this little sheet of paper saying, don't trust anything you say.
Yep.
So just the whole setup of this episode, the way they did this edit, and I don't know if it made the cut or not, but the way they did this edit for this episode of the detective,
where he was putting it together,
that with the cut twos and the gray scenes, I thought it was great. I would actually put this episode on par with last week's episode. Up there. I mean, part 2 has been off to a hell of a start, and just digging everything about it. My nitpick, and may have made the cut, was the scene with Carol and the lieutenant.
Agreed.
Carol said that she talked to the lieutenant. Angela Kang, you could have gave us 10 seconds of that conversation of just even Carol pulling her aside.
Yeah, I mean,
or even a far distant shot of them talking something.
Yeah, or even just a 2-second shot of her being like, hey, do you want to know what's really going on here? Something along those lines is all it would have taken.
Right. Instead of, I know they did the long drawn shot of, we got the character over here and here's Carol doing that dead stare, and not good enough for me, but curious to hear what you guys think about that little nitpick as well. Lots of stuff with that end. That ending scene was fantastic.
Got the big reveal.
The real Stephanie, folks, not Max. The real Stephanie with the whole Taterbug, which really tipped it off.
Who is also Mercer's sister. And that's important to note. So this whole thing's really getting tied up. And the last thing I want to say, so I don't forget, is big shout out to Michael Cudlitz directing this episode. Yes. Abraham crushed it.
He did great. And to your point with that, someone who are our comic book savvy peeps, drop a comment down below. Remind me of if Mercer and Stephanie in the comics were actually brother and sister. I can't remember that off the top of my head right now. So drop a comment. Let me know on that one. And again, Michael Cudlitz, freaking bravo, dude. You did great. Again, all the actors did great in this. Even just a little bit with Carol. She didn't have much dialogue, but just her face told a lot of story.
Yeah.
And Princess, I really, and folks, I want to know your comments on this one too. If you have read the comic book, do you feel that this princess, the TV version, and I can't remember the actress's name, I should probably pull it up right now, but I'll have it blinking on the screen because I'm an idiot and can't remember the name. She has been crushing it as Princess.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a big difference from TV to comic book. For all you comic book peeps, want to hear your thoughts on that below.
Yeah, and my opinion on that is just she's so different than where she was when we first met her. And that's what I'm kind of questioning is like, where's kind of the really out there talking to mannequins princess that we had before? You know, now she's completely normal. I mean, come on, what's going on with that? I want some answers.
And swinging back to the opioids.
Yeah, they kind of dusted over that real quick.
That's kind of a big deal, I think. And that's how they get their medicine. I get that and all that. But Moto, I mean, he got hauled away, so I don't know if they'll ever swing back to that.
Yeah. Well, Carol's going to be running that operation.
That's what
100%.
Yeah, you were calling her the next
Walter White.
Carol White.
Yep.
That'll be interesting too.
Nothing stops this train.
Again, a banger episode. Fabulous. AMC, don't block us.
Yeah, we're doing you a favor.
Yeah. I'll try to keep it under 12 minutes for the edit on this one because I know you're a little picky on if you run over 12. So
it's going to be hard with that rant.
Yeah. Folks, drop your thoughts below on this episode. And so far, what you think of part 2. Because again, all these have been just banger episodes.
Yeah.
Looking forward to chatting with you guys down below. Oh, yeah. Real quick before we go here. We forgot to mention the great acting by Kelly and Connie as well. Their storyline with how they're doing things through investigative reporting. Actually, I'm really digging that too. So kudos to them as well.
Yeah, and they said a million things with just their faces, and that's really incredible to do. It takes a real high quality actor to pull that off. So shout out to them. They're doing fantastic in this episode as well. Everybody's bringing it this season, so it's a wild ride.
And that list, I'm pretty sure that was, and you think so too, right?
Yeah.
That list was all the missing people.
Yep, all the people that got pulled. That's a big list of people, guys. Again, I'm wondering how big the Commonwealth is, that they can afford to do that and nobody like notices or uprises. I mean, yeah, we have the resistance, but from what I've seen, it's only a handful of people. So we'll see. It's the best it's been in a while, guys. Let's enjoy it while it's still here. For Diamond Dave Damone, I'm Mason Quinn. This has been Bad Medicine. We'll see you on the next Walking Dead.